So let's see what's happening with Candace Owens. I did the reading about Erika Kirk and a while ago, and in that reading I saw that she has to make sure that she's safe, and now we are seeing that she's actually being concerned about her safety. So what's happening with Candace Owens? What is the overall energy? Okay, so what's happening with her? I see that someone is playing tricks on her. Someone is playing tricks on her, okay? Is Candace talking the truth about being the target of the French government? So she seriously believes that the French government is responsible, of this plot against her, that the French government is preparing something for her and plotting something against her. So she seriously believes it, but I see that she's being played. Why does she believe it? Why does she believe it? I think she's losing a sense of trust in people around her, and it's like she can't trust anyone. This is how she feels, that she feels like somebody is covering up the truth and somebody is not showing all the cards, and maybe she doesn't even trust people that she's friends with, So let me see. So is it true that the French government paid to an assassin to let me see again. So is it true that the French government paid to an assassin to assassinate Candace Owens? Strength. I'm not getting it. I'm getting like she's being played, and it's not true. Okay, it's not true. The French government is not trying to assassinate her. Maybe they are trying to show strength. Maybe they are trying to intimidate her. Okay, so is Candace in real danger? No, she is not. It's like a child play. It's child play, and she's not in a serious danger. She definitely is not in a serious danger. Somebody is trying to trick her. Somebody is trying to show strength. Maybe is the French government trying to trick her in order to intimidate her? Queen of Wands. Maybe Brigitte Macron is trying to intimidate her. She's trying to play this trick on her. Why is Brigitte Macron trying to play her? Justice. Because it's like a revenge. The way Candace Owens went after her in regards to making all those videos about Brigitte Macron being a man. This is a comeback from Brigitte Macron. This is her revenge, and she's trying to do justice to herself and she feels like her image has been severely damaged after Candace went after her, and it's like she has to do something in order to teach her the lesson. So Brigitte Macron is trying to intimidate Candace, okay, but she didn't really pay anyone to assassinate her. So why is Candace Owens trying to blame also Israel? Candace Owens is losing the grip on reality. See, she's just disconnected from the reality. She is no longer grounded, and she's just hovering in the air, and she's losing sense of reality. And as a Taurus, she's a Taurus, and Taurus people are very earthly, and they generally are connected to earthly matters. You know, they are very grounded people generally, usually, and the fact that she's losing this hold on reality, and she's no longer being able to ground herself, is a serious matter for her. As a Taurus sign, is more prominent for her because as a Taurus sign, as an earth sign, she has to make sure that she's constantly connected to the reality, to an earth, and she's being sensible, that she's being logical, and she's seriously, you know, up in the air. She's not really talking logically, and she's losing a sense. And I think the universe is trying to tell her to just disconnect, you know, from this podcast, to have some hiatus. We have Three of Pentacles here, and I see a Jewish person here. We have Star of David, right? And I see these three people working on something, building something. And this card shows me that Jewish people have been building her career all these years, right? They have been, she has been hired by Jewish people, and because of them, she was able to build her career. She was able to move her career forward. So the Jewish people have nothing to do with her, okay? And so did Israel order to assassinate Candace Owens? Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords is hiding something, some sort of hidden tactics. So let me see. Did Israeli government order to assassinate Candace Owens? The Lovers. Okay. You know, first of all, you know, Jewish people have nothing to do with it, right? Like, Jewish people as individuals have nothing to do with it. They have been helping her to build her career, and they have been contributing to her career all these years. However, in regards to the question whether Israeli government have anything to do with Candace's alleged plot against her, in her own words. I see some sort of secrets going on. I see somebody like a sneaky energy. I see some sort of sneaky energy here. Let me ask again. So, does Israeli government have anything, any connection to the alleged plot, according to Candace Owens, to assassinate her? We have 9 of Pentacles here, right? Let me see. Please clarify in regard to my question that I asked. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that Israeli government maybe collaborated with the French government, because we have some sort of snaky collaboration here, to intimidate her, but not to assassinate her. Okay, and I see that nobody wants to assassinate her. Like, she's not in real danger, okay? She's not in danger. They want to teach her the lesson, especially Brigitte Macron. But she's not in danger. And they wanted to make sure that she understands that she has to value her family, her life, and she has to make sure that the words that are coming out of her mouth, she takes responsibility over them, and maybe that she has to stop being so reckless in her speech, and they just wanted to show her the lesson. So is Candace Owens in real danger again? Is Candace Owens in real danger? No, she isn't. She will manage to come out of it unharmed. Okay, she's not in real danger. What does the French government plan for Candace Owens? Okay, so they want to intimidate her. Okay, they want to teach her who's the boss. She's not the boss. They are the boss. They are the rule makers, you know. They wanted to teach her the lesson. They are not really planning to assassinate her. They are just intimidating her. What are the Israeli government plans for Candace Owens? Oh, so I have this scary face. They also wanted to intimidate her, to scare her, you know. But, you know, they want peace. Eventually, they want peace. They want to make peace with Candace Owens. They want her to stop being hateful toward the Israel as a nation, as a country. But, you know, they do not have any sort of evil plans against Candace Owens. On the contrary, they want peace with Candace, okay? I think they definitely wanted to kind of make sure that she understands the consequences of the words that are coming out of her mouth, that they wanted her to be more discerning, to be more moderate in her speech, but they do not have any sort of evil plans, okay? Israel definitely doesn't. French government, see how this man has this sword, but he's not ready to attack. He's just vigilant. He's interested to show who is the boss here, okay? Who is in control here. So I'm not getting like any real danger. So what about Officer Tatum? What should we expect for Candace Owens and Officer Tatum relationship? Okay, so they will be able to continue their friendship despite their disagreements, okay? How does Candace Owens feel about Officer Tatum? I think she feels like she's not really aligned with him, you know. She hates Israel. Officer Tatum is the supporter of Israel, so I think she feels like Officer Tatum is sacrificing his career for Israel, and that, you know, his support to Israel is harming his career. Is the friendship with Officer Tatum important for her? So, we have here the shaman. It's like the magician type of thing. So I'm getting like it's like a part of the political podcasting world, you know. She has to know when to put the mask on, when to take the mask off, and it's like part of the game, you know. She has to choose her enemies and she has to choose her friends. So she can't be enemy with everyone. So she's basically strategically choosing not to have this beef with Officer Tatum. And it's like, it's not really, their friendship is not sincere. I have this mask on. I have this mask, and it's like the friendship between Candace and Tatum is not sincere. She is not really sincere with him. She's feeling like she has to put a mask on when she's talking to him, because maybe she feels like they are not aligned with their views. So how is Officer Tatum feeling about Candace Owens? Yeah, she's feeling really disconnected. She's feeling burdened. I mean, he's feeling, oh my God, I apologize. So Officer Tatum is feeling burdened, you know. He's feeling like it's too much. He's being confused of her conspiracies, you know. And it's like getting too much for him to even comprehend what she's saying. And it's getting really exhausting for him to analyze all the conspiracies that she's going through. So is the friendship with Candace Owens important to Officer Tatum? Six of Pentacles. No, it's not really important for him. This charity work, it's like he's just being nice. He's just being charitable towards her, because it's like he doesn't want to throw her to the curbs, to kick her to the curbs. He's being charitable, so it's not like it's super important for him, okay? He's just being charitable, and and also see how this man is trying to steal money. He's afraid that if he stops the friendship with her, then other people will take an advantage of this matter, and you know, they will turn on him, and it's like it's more comfortable for him to continue this friendship. It's like cordial thing going on with Candace Owens, rather than to have a beef with her and then to cause other people to turn on him and to turn against him. It's like he doesn't like the drama, so he's trying to stay away from the drama, okay? So what should we expect for the future of Candace Owens and Officer Tatum relationship? So definitely I see that, you know, even though they have started together and they have been intertwined in their views for a while, now they are just separating in their views. They are turning to different paths and to different directions. So I'm getting like they will go separate ways, and you know, even though the foundation is there, it's definitely there. You know, they have started their friendship together and this career together, basically. But they will part ways and they will grow to two different directions. But I'm not getting like they will have a feud or beef. They will just separate naturally. They will ramify to two different paths and lanes, okay? So yeah. Did Candace Owens want to get married to Charlie Kirk before she got married to... yeah, she feels some sort of heartbreak with Charlie. I think before she knew her husband, she knew Charlie, and I think she feels like sense of missed opportunity with Charlie Kirk, okay? Like she definitely perceived of him the king of this political spectrum and the king of conservatism, and I think she feels heartbreak that, you know, nothing came out of Charlie relationship, you know. Why Charlie didn't marry her? Judgment. So he obviously thought to date her, you know, but eventually he decided not to. It was conscious decision that he made. Why? Because she's black or what? It's like he just wanted to move on peacefully, you know. He didn't want to cause controversy, you know, and he didn't want to create new challenges for him. You know, has her race something to do with it? Yeah, I think her race has something to do with it. I think he wanted to have children that look like him. So was Charlie... Did Charlie think that, you know, why he wanted to have children that look like him? Yeah. This is the reason that he chose Erica, you know. It doesn't mean that, you know, he was anti-black or anything like that, but, you know, he just wanted to have children that... He didn't want to create controversy, you know. He just wanted to keep going and to advancing in his life without creating any more challenges. You know, he knew that his life is full of challenges already, and he didn't want to create any more challenges by marrying a black person. And I don't know, you know, why he thought that way, but so in that sense, he's no different from Nick Fuentes, you know. Actually, he was exactly like Nick Fuentes, because Nick Fuentes is against interracial marriage. So yeah, at least Nick Fuentes is brave enough to say it like it is. But maybe Charlie thought that way. But did Charlie... Was Charlie in love with Candace Owens? I think he was. There was a period of time before he met Erica that... but in his mind, it's like he didn't even entertain the... Like, he thought about it, but it was like no chance. Okay. How did Charlie Kirk feel about Candace? Yeah. He was just trying to move ahead in his career without having to explain himself and to the conservative movement, you know. Oh yeah. He was a good person, you know. What Charlie felt towards Candace Owens? 10 of Pentacles, yeah. I think he secretly fantasized to marry her, Candace, but eventually, you know, he made the decision that it would be easier for him and easier for his career lane to stay in his lane. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting, you know. Is George jealous that Candace is constantly talking about Charlie Kirk? The world. I'm not getting that George Farmer is jealous. It's just, I think he's understanding that, you know, it's the end of the world for her because she lost her friend. So how George is not jealous? Like, yeah, I think he actually admires Candace, his wife's, you know, passion and his wife's loyalty towards I mean, in her own world. But in any case, George, Candace's husband, is Candace's husband gay? Oh my God, the Empress. No, he's not gay. Okay, he's attracted to women. Did Candace's husband, George Farmer, cheat on Candace with her brother, the Hierophant? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I think something... I have two men here, right? He's not gay, but he's basically, maybe had something. Did George Farmer cheat on Candace Owens with her brother? There is a chance that he did, you know, because I have two men here, and generally in all the cards we have woman and a man, and here we have two men, and this is George kind of looking in admiration towards Candace's brother, and I don't know if she has a brother, but I'm getting like he's not gay, but and he's Catholic, and in Catholic world, many Catholic people, even though they are not gay, they are entertaining bisexual relationships. So maybe he's part of the cult of bisexuality, because it's really suspicious that we have two men standing before this Catholic preacher. So what should we expect for Candace Owens and George Farmer? Oh my God. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is ending. We will see. I see an ending. I see. What will be the main reason if they end their relationship? What will be the main reason? The main reason will be that maybe she will have to pay money to this lawsuit to Brigitte Macron, and then she will be begging for money, and George Farmer will not want to give her the money, and money issues. So we'll see. And nobody likes beggars, so thanks for watching. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Please check the rest of the disclaimer in the description box, and see you in my next one.